Video though, because of the message and announcing myself to the world, has been futile at best in my efforts. I've been so tired of trying. We just gonna do it. Salute! Cheers to that, man. Gracias. So, don't stop me. My name is Precious Faith Pruitt. And for those who know me, for those who don't know me, for those who wish to get to know me, this is me. I roam with my baby. I always have her with me. Todos los días, cada día. Since she came out my cuerpo, and that's porque we don't do babysitters, not even familiar. And that's not because no one, that's just, I'd rather have every waking moment with my child and sleeping moment. That's me though. So when you see me, you see her. That's me, Amela. That's me, twin. That's me, mi dad, mi toro, mi corazón. She'll be right here with me. The cow get close to me, go up there. She'll be there with me. So she's, yeah. See? Take care of her. Take care of her. So, has the Lord ever grasped you? As long as it's not her here. Has the Lord ever given you a vision of something and then told you to put that vision on hold to go do something else? Well, that's what the Lord has been doing now. Is, Ay Santo. We don't even know where to begin, porque we just, And you're not going to see this academic and professional me. You're going to see the intimate side of me, like the goofiness. Oh, yeah, we got to keep it here. The goofiness, the insights, the spirituality, my soul, me at home, intimately. I feel like you cut Moana here, because Moana, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, mierda. So, the reason why she asked me things in English, like she's unsure, is porque, yes, yeah. It's porque we don't speak English at home. We Cuban, Haitian, and Jamaican mixed with African Americans, Southern African American, uh, Indigenous Americans. So your gal is indigenous, spicy, chocolate, chocolatey. See, I can't get the words out today. Yeah, me see. It's all right. Are you gonna have us a pillow? So that's just the background of me as far as why me so multifaceted and so complex. We speak 5 different languages: Spanish, English, French, Patois, and Creole. Hey. And that's just part of me. That's part of where me am. Where me originate, Tennessee gal, so South Side, Tennessee gal. So I'm a Southern Island gal. Me have a healthy mix of both growing up, so therefore we identify with all the things that comprise me. Bueno, bueno. Estamos bien hecho. Sí. Lead to feet. So, last time we tried to record this, it didn't even get recorded. It didn't even start. So, we're going to try to do this again. The name Precious Faith Pruitt, and that name might as well be synonymous with Jewel. Yeah, It might as well be synonymous with Jewel. Let me tell you why. Porque Precious Faith, it rings in Carol. Like, that name, you have to have the mustard, not even the mustard seed, just like on an atomical level, on a molecular level. Like, that's how deeply my faith resides. Me told you me words, palabras, mi pensamientos, mi thoughts, todo eludes me today. So if you be like, what was one? That's because, yeah, bien hecho. Yeah, so more close to the tea. Thank you. Okay. So precious precious faith rings bells in Cameroon. Cool. So because of that, modicum of faith we have is so precious in the sea of his people. I have to realize that or you have to realize that when we say looking back on my childhood, it was amazing, luxurious and blessed. That's because me biased now. Me feel like that one ain't no point in living in any bad times, but two, me saw why the bad times needed to happen. Why it was either substantial to my growth or something I need to know about someone. It's okay. It's okay. No. I said and then come here. No. Mira. So with that being said, my cocoon of childhood was primarily just about my relationship with the Lord. I came to the Lord at a young age. I would say around 3 or 4 was my first thought. Me remember having internally, and I remember praying for the first time, inside my mind around that time, and the Lord answered me. So one of the prayers that we were being taught was Solomon's prayer, and how the Lord not only hears your prayer, but he either supersedes your prayer or gives you exactly what you want. It's either supersedes your prayer or gives you exactly what you want. But you have to follow him in order to unlock that. So when we saw that Solomon could ask, and one, the Lord would hear, and two, the Lord would acknowledge. I remember asking him for the few things that we saw growing up that we wanted, that, in that short time of life. Was hair, because, no, baby, no. Hair, beauty, health, wealth, and intelligence. That's what me wanted to do. That's who me wanted to be. Me told you in many words and many thoughts. So, with that being said, baby, mira. I said it. Mira, come on. Aquí. Gracias. See, mommy's not gonna. You're trying, mommy. It's gonna just fill her message. So, precious faith, we prayed, we asked for these things at the age of 3, 4. Porque yes, me was in iglesia. Me just told you me was in church. Me just told you me was in church. So me knew the words like wealth, abundance, health. Me knew all that. And you guys is a genius. So of course, those resonated deeply within me because we was like, damn, that's exactly what me supposed to be coming in this world getting. And that's what we want to exude. So me told the Lord, hey, whatever you take me through, as long as those are the main goal or I'm accomplishing those goals, we can go through anything. So, and everything we shall went through, we did go through it. Be in that track. We went through it. But the Lord had me. So, honestly, it only made me sexier, wealthier, smarter, in the end game. So, what the Lord says, it doesn't return to him void. It don't return to him in vain. Well, with that being said, my childhood cocoon was filled with just self-doubt. Some because the Lord bestowed upon me a lot of spiritual gifts. As a child, people discredited what the Lord was telling me. It made it seem like what he was saying was not true. And it wasn't until I left that cocoon that I realized that everything that the Lord had ever revealed to me was true. But me grateful that the Lord spent that time to me to talk to me, comfort me, reassure me, and reaffirm me. Leaving that childhood cocoon, we also left me fiance. We had to leave and go. Because the Lord woke me up one day and told me that was not my husband. And it made me so sad because I came here and started a vida with this man. We were supposed to be getting married. Me started a child with this man, created life, yielded life, child. Yielded life, child. Yielded life. And Lord said that was not me husband. Now, mind you, the Lord had already told me that me was supposed to build, maintain, and multiply an empire. So me always had an empirical state of mind. And when the Lord didn't directly put me as CEO or nominate me or crown me as CEO, it just reminded me how close I was to my blessings still. And that's what we have to realize in Vida is that we can't get discouraged because we don't have it yet. We're not there yet. Sometimes we just have to be grateful in the fact of knowing that down is right here though. And it's no way of making forfeit, you know. So during that time, he was giving me blueprints down to the last minute detaility. And we couldn't understand why he wasn't allowing me to take the bricks he had given me to build and not allow me to build. Yes, Barbara has an afro now. Turn up. Yeah, this Barbara. Leave Barbara alone. Yeah, Barbara. We know her personally, guys. We've been rocking with Barbara about 40 years now. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. We love them too. Hey, gentle, suave. Huh? Suave. So, just like Barbara, take from the indigenous to Santa Ramon Poco. So, you can understand why the Lord was not allowing me to put forth what he told me he was going to do. He didn't allow me to start it. He just kept drilling in me, just drills and gaining my knowledge, education. And me was already a degree because you guys educated, you got to know. But like I've acquired over 50 certifications just based off what the Lord told me to take an interest in and learn about. And that's just a sidebar to say, when we say something, we probably know what we're saying because we don't speak and we don't know. So, but that's that on that. Fast forward, he told me that I wasn't my husband, and I had this guy with me. So he was like, okay, Lord, what you want me to do next? So the Lord gave me no motion, no direction. And me know, ooh, look at Barbara. What I think is, yeah, Barbara ain't even bothering me. She's just trying to have her best Vita. Yes, over here. Oh, Barbara. You know what I'm saying? Leave Barbara alone. You and her twins. Mira, Imela. Leave Barbara alone. Leave Barbara not bothering you. No. She thought that was funny. It wasn't no burn though. So, with me plans, he had me sitting there. And me, I had to sit and wait. Because the Lord, without no direction, I'm not going to say no direction. When he tells you just to be still, you gotta escuchar out of the Lord, you know, because that's one thing. We talk to the Lord cada día, todos los días, cada momento. Porque we in constant, even throughout this video, you'll come and call upon the Lord. Because the devil will try to take me palabras. Like, the Lord is with me. He's my Lord and Savior. Like, I real deal gotta take time to know the Lord for you. She done cut bangs on my wall. Y'all gotta take time to know the Lord for yourself, you know? But anyways, because when he talks, it's only beneficial for you and who loves you, but we're not even gonna get on that. So, Mia styled the man out, and her father's amazing. He's a great father. He was a wonderful fiance, but the Lord told me it wasn't my man. And since he was everything me wanted a husband to be, and everything I wanted in the camaraderie and the friendship behind the union, everything, like everything, calculated course. I mean, it's like if the Lord did this with somebody that's not my husband, he gave me my second best. I mean, I wonder what my husband's like, who was actually made for me. So, after selling them out, the Lord told me to go on vacation, just she and I. So we go on vacation. I guess everybody going to talk today. She go on vacation, and Lord told us not to go back. Lord said, this is our new line. And to start building here. And when he told me to build, he didn't start off in what me was supposed to be doing me Vita first. He actually just still had me doing work for him. And after he did have me doing the work for him, Lord finally blessed me with rest. And as an Afro-Latina woman, as an Islander woman, as a Southern Black woman, as a Negro, as a Latina woman, not even Afro-Latina, as a Latina woman, as a Black woman, as a woman in general, resting was not something that it makes you look, if you look lazy, you look unproductive, what are you getting done? You look lazy, you're unproductive, what are you getting done? And the Lord ordained that rest. When the Lord ordains something, who can come against it? And who can disrupt it? So, I took me rest. And part of me rest looked like my body breaking down. So because it was somewhat comparable to leaving war. After they get home from war and they just collapse, that's what my body did. It just collapsed. It didn't know what else to do. So, had her C-section. About 7 months later, me had cancer removed from my leg and didn't have to have any treatment, any chemo, anything. They just took it out. I didn't have to lose my glorious, natural, beautiful long hair. Yes, gal, because when you ask the Lord for something like long hair, even the Lord will bless you with that. You know why? Because the Lord shows you and makes an example. He shows anybody that he can do anything. So, y'all better start praying. Y'all better start praying. Because after he bless you, he bless your kids too. So nobody can say and make a liar out of you when they try to say it's fake. Because it's not. But anyways, we're not even going to deep dive into why I'm the queen and everything between. We're just deep diving into why we here. So, we actually doing good. 22 minutes. Getting quicker. Alright, so me blessings were ancestral. I knew that they were ancient. I knew that they were fused with innovation. Innovation. Speaking of innovation, it comes from evolution. Evolution. They don't even sponsor me, yo. Pero, hey, y'all need to start getting that butt good health and check. You see? Okay, all right. You need to do more on the live. Okay. So, where we at? Where we at? Had we had that. Broke maybe collarbone. Don't want to discuss that. So, moving on. My body broke down, but we are still able to rest. Rest, you mean? We are still able to rest. And the Lord ordained it. And after the Lord gave me rest, He gave me another vision. He told me just a couple months ago that I was going to need to wake up in the middle of the night porque there is an empire that I need to conquer and restore. And at first, me deep subconscious mind had to be it. But y'all know about the empire. Brother me was like, you know what? If me can run one, me can establish me on. So therefore we gonna tally ho. And that's exactly what we've been doing. Is when the Lord tell you something, He also imbues you with all the things that you need to know in order to do the job. And to be fruitful in your endeavors. And so, to be honest, the man gave me plans for the next 50 years on the company. And that to me, that's when you have to know that you have to embrace what the Lord says to you. Because the Lord is only going to do things that, one, edify and glorify Himself. And you're going to do it because you're a vessel. So why not be part of it? Now, if you want to be on the other side, that's cool. Pero, you can do that. Okay? That's me rich girl laugh. I'm practicing that because all my life has been. And we're not doing no more because now she speaks power. She's ferocious. She's an oracle. She's a queen. She's everything in between. She's a goddess. She's a celestial being. Which segues me to this. Which me when you go on a tangent, but it segues me to this. That's true. I forgot to segue. Segues to this. After the Lord gives you a vision, He gives you instructions and directions. He then shows you either something, not just a sign, but something either that He's done it before. Because sometimes we have to be reminded, like, Lord, that's crazy. But sometimes He'd be like, I've done it before. And so how is this impossible for me? I've done it before. Gloria a Dio. Ah, Gloria a Dio. I've done it before. So when the Lord told me that about this company, He then went on to show me. I was watching powerful CEOs, interviews with powerful CEOs, and down Arrotan came upon me algorithm. I looked and I'm like, dang, the man was given, he was elected. He was elected. Pardon me. You thought me forgot. He was elected. He was elected at the age of 35. Negro, a nigga, 35 years old, with all his education. See, he was bred for this, right? But it was just the fact that he was a young Negro. But the wisdom that he has superseded all the people that was older than him and lighter than him. But boy, to see that, it was like, okay, Lord, I see how you can take someone else's empire and use it to my benefit and use it to your glory. So, from all that, we just want to say that we announcing here today that me am the Presidente and CEO of Forever 21. So that means you connected. Yeah, you connected. See the Lord connected. See all videos, me kept getting stuck. just shows you that she's totally. So I know you're taking down. How can the Lord bless you with Forever 21? Porque me realize that the Lord ordained it. I'm anointed and appointed, so I don't know what else to tell you. When somebody's anointed and appointed for a position, that position can do nothing but flourish. Do you see what me say? Because what you don't know about the company that the Lord blessed me with to be a leader of, their company motto, what they stand by is John 3:16. And as of today, me changing that. It needs to be Romans 8:28. For all things that work together for the good. All things work together for the good to those who love God and those who are called according to his purpose. And when you're called, who gonna stand against that? And when they do, they're gonna look stupid, bro. You feel me? They're gonna like imbeciles. Pero we're not gonna deep dive into that. That's another otro episodio. That's something on another plane that we gonna do in this series of being intimate conmigo. Let me see. Okay. I was working on that. So I told you that me, the president CEO of Forever 21, we told you that we changing the company verse. But also the Lord blessed me with an empire of values and things I already align with in my daily life. I align with always looking good, being dressed for the mess, being dressed for the blessed, and being dressed for everything in between. And upon this role, the Lord gave me a lot of insights. The reason why I'm the face of Forever 21, and there really has never been a face as a brand as far as the leadership, but the reason why I'm the face now, we changing that, is because of this. Don't me exude Forever 21. Forever 21 is not no fast fashion home. Okay. She's not no fast fashion home. Come on. Okay. She's not no fast fashion home. She's not. What she is though is a celestial being. She's a celestial being that transcends time and is seeing all the trends. She's seen fashion since its inception. And she can give you her observances on culture and what she's seen and interpret it in such a way that it stays in your closets forever as timeless pieces and not something that you can't wear after 31. Someone who's in 31 should be able to shop in Forever 21. So that's one thing. So we're no longer competing with Fashion Nova, Shein, or Timo. Porque we're a fine couture home. Let's try that again. Fine couture. Santo, you gotta help me, God. But Forever 21 is now its own standalone. What we need to do, and this is what I'm trying to convince me, board of directors, me 3 proprietors, and also me stakeholders that we have left is this. We have got to start our feedback, our surveys. We got to start real deal understanding what our customers want, what they hate, and what we could do in order to reestablish ourselves as the iconic brand and powerhouse that we've always been. So this is part of me. honestly taking the time to be intimate with you all, just so you all can be intimate with me and tell me what I need to do in order to thrust this company, this iconoclast into the atmosphere, to become the avant-garde, company that they are destined to be. Also, I've been talking to me stockholders, shareholders, trade proprietors, and who else? Our board of directors of this. On top of surveys, we need to use the Chinese tariffs to our benefit. What we're going to do is release limited edition collaborations that are going to be exclusive releases. That's what's going to, and we're going to do it under the tariff. We're going to do it under the tariff. You know what I'm trying to say, me words elude me. Under the tariff limit. So therefore, we can capitalize on the tariff and also release small collections that are limited edition and you can't get anymore. And that will clear out the majority of our dead stock. It's just releasing these collaborations and special edition. Oh God. To tailor and see how we can build the Forever 21 woman. A timeless woman who always is on trend because she transcends trends. So me just ask you all to me due diligence, as you see. Oh, me due diligence. So as you see, we got the video done. Hope it goes and gets to upload. If it don't, screw it. You see what I'm saying? My no name is Jaja the Zeitgeist, porque me am the spirit of the times. Me am the celebration of the times. No, me not having a streamline because I was thought, and no, none of my words are matching me. But if you catch me outside, you're going to know that me on cue, me on point, and me cold with my wit. That's alright, though. Me just going to say this. Jah be with you. Jah bless thee. And come back and see more of me in thee. Come back and see we.